G'day mates and Sheilas. My name is Sydney Wallaby and I come all the way from Australia. I'm Jared's personal assistant and he's asked for me to stand in for him while he's getting things ready for you. Please don't mind me, I'm very nervous. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to pass you over to Jared. I think he's almost ready. Anyway, come see me in my natural habitat when I'm wrestling alligators. It's been pleasant talking to you people, and it's been an absolute pleasure being here in South Africa. Anyway, see you again soon, I guess. Not really used to the camera. I'm rather used to them alligators, mate, in my backyard. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a barbie. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. What is up, people? It is I, Jared, from the Two Files, episode 33. Again, the number's so good, they say it twice. Thank you very much, Sydney, for that introduction. Shame that poor guy is so nervous. I don't know how he manages. Right, so today on episode 33, I'm going to be showing you the new Nux Mighty40BT. BT's for Bluetooth. So, the cool thing about it is being 40 watts, it's pretty light. I mean, you expect it to be a lot heavier, but it's very light. I love the little buttons that light up different colors and stuff. It's just so cool. I mean, the other thing I'm going to be showing you is a Solid Studio, also by Nux. This little blue duty over here. But first, I'm going to show you how the actual app works with the amp. So the cool thing about it is you can control it all from either your tablet, like I've got here, or your phone, if you've got a phone. Okay, so jumping right in. If I just played straight into the amp without the app, obviously clean with a bit of reverb. Right, now on the app I've got a cool little feature where I can change the amount of gain, and change the amount of volume, change the bass, mid, and the high. So do not want to drop this on the floor. And then you just click save over there. The green button flashes, and all of a sudden you've got much more power. Okay, so the cool thing about it is if you click at the top over here, I don't know if you can see it in the photo or the video, you've got overdrive. You see it changes over there as well. So this will be your overdrive channel. Okay, you get the idea. Then you get the metal channel. Lead, which is purple. I love the color purple. Actually, it's quite cool. I love how they've color coded this thing. And then you've got a second bank, so it's like clean number 2. And then you got an overdrive 2. And they all come preset, so you can change all the settings and stuff on the app. You can do it on the app too, but I mean the app's just so much more fun. Okay, so now that's the app. We've also got what they call a noise gate. That's just interference from the phone, don't worry. So if I turn the noise gate up, Then you've got modulation. So at the moment it's on phaser. If I don't want it on, I can just switch it off. And as you can see, it corresponds with the amp, which is on. Switch it on, mod comes on. Switch it off, goes off. Quite cool. And I can change the range. But the other cool thing is if I want a different type of mod, I just click where it says mod. Yeah, I've got chorus. Okay, I should actually do this on clean channel, hey, so you get an idea. Okay, wait, mod. I've also got tremolo. Jesus, like it. Okay. Might want to turn the gain a little bit lower. Okay. That's what I've changed. Okay. Click save. It will now save that as a preset, which is quite cool. Then let's go back to tremolo. So the rate, obviously, if you want it slower. Depth is the amount. Okay, you get the idea. Moving on to delay, you've got analog, you've got modulation and digital. So we'll start with analog first, just to give you an idea. There's your time, your mix, and your repeats. And the cool thing is this nice little button over here. You've got it on the amp as well, if you want to tap tempo, but this one is just so much better. So if I go faster, it goes down to 19% speed. But if I want it faster or slower, it adjusts, as you can see. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time with that. Then you can change between modulation. Oh, I didn't even have it on. I still had the tremolo on. So we might need to change that off so we get an idea of the delay. So you can have obviously mod, delay and reverb on at the same time if you want. And then you can see now if I do the tap tempo thing, now you'll be able to. Not as much, slightly there. Do it slower. And it also shows you on the amp, the speed you're going at. Okay, that's modulation, and then we go to digital, which is basically a digital version of your delay. You get the idea. And we switch that off, go to reverb. So cool thing with reverb is you've got hall, plate and spring, the three most common reverbs. So we'll go with hall, and then you get the idea. That's hall. I'm pretty sure you all know what these things sound like, but just to get an idea. Spring is the last one. Or did I show you the spring? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's reverb. So you switch that off, and that's basically that version of it. The other cool feature we've got over here, this is your drum loops and stuff. So you've got jazz, blues, pop, bossa nova, 60s rock, all kinds of different ones. Because I like me Latin, I'm going to show you that. So switch it up. You can change the master volume. Again, you've got the tap button over here. So if you want it to be basically faster, or if you want it to be slower, and then you can play along with it. can change to dance house if you like that. Oh yeah. Okay, I suck at this, but you get the idea. So there's quite a few. There's some blues, 3/4 if you like. Oh. Okay, not gonna get too carried away. And then the other cool little feature it's got in here is built-in what they call jam track, which are basically backing tracks. So if I push play here. That's that. And then pretty much you can put your own little, they've got artist tracks in here, but I'm pretty sure you can import it. I have to Google that. But this is some random Chinese guys, as you can see. Oh yeah! Okay, so that's basically the Nux Mighty40 Bluetooth. Obviously it's got a looping function built into the amp. You can't access it using the app. I'm pretty sure later on they'll get a pedal that works with it. But how it works is you've got these play, record and overdub buttons that you basically push and hold to access the looper, and then you can loop it. I think it's got about 60 seconds of loop time or something like that. Probably longer than that. I should have read the manual, but anyway. So yeah, that's the amp. Pretty nifty little guy. It's also got headphones, auxiliary USB for firmware update, and yeah, on the app it's pretty cool to use the app. But if you don't have the amp will do too. On the back, you don't have very much. It's a complete closed. So the sound of the speaker, it's a 10-inch speaker, comes through with a lot of power, as you heard. Okay, so moving on up, I'm going to quickly just plug into the Solid Studio here quickly. Now the reason why they call it a Solid Studio is because it's basically a studio in a little pedal. Okay, so I'm going to do what I did in the previous episode with the floor, the Stageman floor. I'm going into a powered speaker, so bypassing the pedal now. Once again, I do apologize for my electric guitar skills. They are terrible. I know, I need to work on it, but just deal with it. Okay, so now on the Solid Studio, you've got pretty much simple features. Got cab mic, so cabinet and mic emulation, and then if you want the preamp on or off. So if I switch the amp on, then I'll get much more. Now you've got your master volume, so you turn that up, you get much more volume. Good idea. And drive for a little bit more overdrive from the amp. Okay, and then you've just got a presence, but a little guy over there. So. Okay, let's just switch this guy off. That's just interference from my phone. Then the other cool feature it's got is when we talk tubes. I'm sure you would know this if you were paying attention to the previous episodes. There's a little notch switcher at the top over here. I don't know if you can see it. My finger is touching it. That's on EL84 at the moment. So what that means is the type of tubes they use. So it's going to be a nice clean but a tacky tube, if that makes sense. Then you got V6, a bit more warmer tones. TL34. Punch. Okay, and then you've got this little switch in the top here, which is cent, mid, and edge, which basically, I don't actually know what it does, but it does something. And I think it's got to do with the microphone setting or whatever, but we'll get to that now. Then the one on the top left is going to be for your cabinet, and the one on the top right will be for your mic. So if I switch the amp off and the cabinet mic emulation on, what you'll see is I'm on the very top over there, which is a, oh, this is terrible, a JZ120. That's the type of cabinet, which means it's a 112 inch. Now if I choose between the different ones, that's a 2x12. And another 4x12 cabinet. Cabinet version. Not as clear as you can hear. So it's quite an nifty little guy. Then if you want, you can go through the different mics. So we've got an S57, which is a Shure 57. If you're miking up your amp or speaker through that. R122. That's about the most lead I've ever played in my life. And yeah, as you go through, then there's a C414, which is apparently a very nice mic. Basically, that's what this little Okie does. You can have both amp and cab mic on at the same time. But you catch me drift. So you got a green light for cab mic and a red light for amp. So what I've got going on here is just a jack input and DI out to a powered speaker. So it's got obviously the standards at the back. You've got your through, so you can go to your amplifier, and you've got an output tip ring sleeve, which you can use as a send and receive, send and effects, send and return. Good grief, I'm something else today. So yeah, pretty darn cool, guys. So remember, subscribe to these videos, like these videos, and you will see more. I'm not going to beg you, but yeah, that is it from me and Mr. Australian mate, shy guy, poor little guy. Yeah, I'm going to attach the links to these guys at the bottom of the video. Just keep scrolling. On our website you can check them out, the prices that they are and everything. But yeah, super chuffed with these Oaks. They really know what they're doing, and I mean the power you're getting from this 40 watts is intense. But I love the hands-on feel that you get from the app. It's really cool. I had some issues with it before because I was being stupid, not because there's a problem with the app, but yeah, we won't go there. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next episode, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you again soon. Nostra voglia!